Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast.
You see what I did there?
Are you gonna start?
Oh, yeah. Yep, I like wrestling.
Greetings from parts unknown. My name is Sunny Sofrito, and today I am joined by you, the listener. Today's episode is going to be a little different. We're going to actually use some new equipment that I just got recently and call somebody up and try doing an episode over the phone. It's going to be something new. This is the first time you're going to hear it, and we're going to see how it works. So let's see who we can find.
Hello.
Yo, what up, kid?
Hey, what's going on?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Want to reach out. Yo, check it out. We got nominated.
For what?
We got nominated for an award, man.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody's doing the Wrestling Podcast Awards. And we were nominated for Best Comedy. And Unpopular Review got nominated for Best Live Show.
For real? They give out awards for podcasts? Wow.
I mean, dude, there's a lot of podcast awards out there, but yeah, man, we got nominated. It's pretty dope, man. So,
that is crazy. Well, congratulations. Wait a minute. Unpopular Review. I thought that show was canceled. I mean, that's still on?
Yeah, you're such an asshole.
I mean, congratulations to you guys. You all did a really good job.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you were a big part of the beginning of it, and even though you're not on a regular basis, you're still a major piece of it, as far as, helping where we got to this point. And just to let you know, you're on the podcast right now.
Sonny, it's like midnight. You guys are still at Parts Unknown filming a podcast. It's a little late. You should send Nez home.
Nah, dude. I'm actually recording this conversation. I'm using some new equipment that I got, so we're actually doing this over the phone. I'm actually recording with you right now. I just recorded everything that you just said.
What? Oh, Sonny, I was unprepared. I was completely unprepared, but I was surprised. I'm so surprised. Yes. Oh, so the world is listening to me right now. Oh, it's so good to be back.
That's right. Get into character, bro. Get into character.
Oh, no. I mean, no, I had something in my throat. Move over.
Yeah.
I'm good now. I'm good.
You would, but
actually, his name is William, but whatever, Sonny. So what are we going to talk about? Move. So what are we going to talk about? I was ready. I actually knew you were recording the whole time. I knew it, Sonny. Right. I could hear it in your voice. Yeah. You were extra Latino while you were speaking. I knew you were up to something, Sonny.
Fucking racist.
Speaking of racism, what about Saudi Arabia?
Yo, I feel like the next pay-per-view is going to be called WWE In Your House. The Prince Has Detained You.
Yeah, WWE, just stay in your house. Yes, because it's not safe to go to... So I hear Natalia's still there. Poor thing. TJ hasn't gone and got her yet. Forever. Poor thing.
He's like, oh shit, I'm done. I'm free.
She's still there. Poor Lacey Evans. It's terrible.
No, Lacey Evans is brought back.
No, they made her wrestle in a paper bag. It's terrible. It was terrible, son. Terrible.
You're so wrong. Actually, you know what? They're still in Saudi Arabia giving driving lessons.
Oh, shout out to sexism. So I hear everyone was detained except for Vince. So basically, he tricked everybody into going over, and then he pieced out on them. I love it.
Well, he wasn't the only one that pieced out on him. Brock and Paul Heyman were like, yo, fuck that, we out too.
Oh, my goodness, the Viking and the Jew. I love it. They just got out as soon as they could. I love it, Sonny.
Yo, dude, it's so crazy. It was so basically 175 talent and crew got stuck on the ground by Atlas Air, which I'm wondering who actually owns them. But because they say that they're owned, supposedly owned by some company based in like upstate New York. So they said that they had mechanical problems, and they got everybody off the plane, and everybody was just on the tarmac waiting for the plane to be fixed. Quotations.
Likely
And yeah,
story.
but the other rumor is that supposedly Vince didn't get paid, so he pulled the live feed from Saudi Arabia. So this was retribution from the prince. So he said, nobody's fucking leaving. You know, that's one of the rumors. Somebody else is saying that Vince did actually get paid in advance, but the feed for the show was 40 minutes late. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of shit, but it's funny the tweets from the different wrestlers when they came back. I mean, WWE even put it on their website, which was even funnier. Like, Angelo Dawkins from the Street Profits was like, "We back, fam." fucking Rusev, he put the American flag emoji and then America, brother. I'm like, I mean, yeah, he was on Team Hogan.
As if Rusev wasn't having a bad week already.
Yeah.
My goodness. Having to watch Bobby Lashley go down on Lana. It's terrible what goes on in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, God. That's not a bad idea, but
Oh. It's Friday. You can't eat fish on Friday.
Oh,
See,
geez.
here's the problem I'm having right now.
You're so horrible, man.
So Vince tricked everyone into going over there, and he has a private plane, and he leaves, and Brock leaves, and Paul Heyman leaves, and you got 175 poor people scared out of their mind, because let's face it, if you so much as hear a loud bang in Saudi Arabia, you kind of pee yourself just a little bit. And I'm not talking about any of the divas, because that's just what happens when you get older. No offense to Alicia Fox. But I'm saying, these people had to be scared out of their mind. You're stuck in, it's not like they were stuck in Arizona, as bad as that is. You're stuck in Saudi Arabia, Sonny.
Yeah,
They were afraid. Because the last time a person was stuck in Saudi Arabia, well, I don't want to talk about a journalist, but still, Sonny, these people had to have been really afraid. They really were.
Yeah. R.I.P. Jamal Khashoggi. But
good. I thought it was Dave Meltzer. Anyway, I think Vince owes his people an apology. Like, how do you just leave them in Saudi Arabia? That's like a 45-minute plane ride? I don't know where things are, Sonny. I don't know where anything is. I don't know where things are. I live in New Jersey. I don't know where anything is, Sonny.
Yeah,
but like,
that's like Saudi Arabia in itself.
Shout out to Newark.
Basically. Yo, the funniest tweet, though, was from Carl Anderson, bro. Carl Anderson said, "You couldn't pay me enough money to go back." And then well, that's not true. I need a second pool, so.
Oh, yeah, for his hot Asian wife. Oh, yeah.
But, I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of them are saying, I'm not going back. But I've
got a major scoop for you, and I got them from Curvin sources. WWE signed a deal with Saudi Arabia that goes well into 2027. So Vince is basically a pimp. Okay, he's no hard feelings. Keep the money going. It's terrible. Goodness.
Yo, that shit is crazy. They extended that shit to 2027.
Yes, I just read it on Twitter. That's when I was following Ricochet. I mean, I was liking random pictures. Yes, I read it on Twitter. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I don't know, man. It's so, like, you think about the talent that's on there now and who's going to, and some of the ones that have had a bad experience going over there. You have talent that's not going over there now. You have, John Cena, who's one foot out the door. He's not going. Daniel Bryan's not going. Sami Zayn is banned from going because he's of Syrian descent.
Sami Zayn.
Kevin Owens is not trying to go over there either. Not sure if it's because he's supporting Sami Zayn or because, he just doesn't want to. Then there's like a bunch of...
Because he can't fit on the plane, Sonny.
You're so fucking wrong.
Oh.
I don't know, man. It's like, I'm wondering... I feel like they're going to start signing more and more talent. They're going to start ramping up, signing more talent, just so they can fucking ship them off to Saudi Arabia.
Well, to be quite honest, they don't need to sign any talent. All Vince has to do is knock on Triple H's bedroom and siphon in NXT talent. I mean, that would be the most, logical explanation right there. I mean, it's not like Shayna Baszler's doing anything except scaring small children. I say send NXT over there. Why not?
Instead of the next pay-per-view being War Games, it'll be Oil Games.
Shout out to Beige Benoit.
Yes. And shout out to the Glamazon.
Shout out to the Glamazon, yes.
Yeah. I think she finally got brought back, was imported from Colombia.
Oh, speaking of cocaine, how is Alicia Fox, Sonny? I haven't watched the product in some weeks. I don't know what's going on. I only watched for Ricochet and Charlotte Flair. Yes.
Yeah, dude, I have no idea what's going on with Alicia Fox, bro. I honestly, I forgot that she was still a member of the roster.
I heard that she's been moved to the alumni page of WWE, except I can't find her because I'm too busy looking up Pornhub. But at any event, I am very pleased with Ricochet, pew pew, and one Charlotte Flair. I really am. If we could just shorten the Monday Night Raw to 20 minutes, I'd be good to go.
So
if I could also, what's that?
So it's like your dream match to see Charlotte take on Ricochet?
Absolutely. Just start the show that way and end it, and that's good. No commentary from the Raw team, and it's good stuff. And boom. And SmackDown could just be the theme song because I fall asleep right after that anyway. So that's it. Your whole wrestling is 30 minutes, and we're good. We're in and out. It's like sex with my ex-boyfriend. Well, actually, 3 minutes, but...
God.
Shout out to the FBI. I heard he's even fatter, Sonny. I don't know if that's possible, but it is. It is possible. He's fatter and more boring. I didn't know that was possible.
But still Italian?
Oh, goodness. If he were any more Italian, he'd be a sausage. Sonny, speaking of which, do you watch AEW?
Yeah, but I'm afraid where this is going.
I am very much impressed with one AEW. I really am.
Yeah,
I really am.
I'm loving AEW, man. That shit is just on fire, bro. And you know what's funny? You know, we've had Ortiz from Proud and Powerful. We've had him on the podcast twice already. I love the dude to death. Santana is a real cool dude. And I got genuine love for them. But they're doing their job because when I see them on TV, I'm just like, yeah, I fucking hate them.
They are monster heels of the inner circle, Sonny. Yes.
Yeah, man. Yo, dude, when I saw them do how they did the Rock and Roll Express by putting by putting Gibson through the table, I was like, oh man, that was like my childhood right there. But at the same time, they're wearing the Rock and the Puerto Rican flag, and I'm just like, yeah, but maybe he kind of said some shit on the side.
Oh, good. Racism, Sonny, the racism. I can't deal with it. Wait a minute. The Rock and Roll Express. Are you sure those weren't the Hardys? I thought those were the Hardy Boys.
Oh, shit. Well, same difference, but I mean...
I thought it was. No. In any event, yes, the Inner Circle is doing the damnedest, but don't tell Ricochet, but I have a bit of a thing for one Sammy Guevara. He is a talent, Sonny, a talent, I tell you.
The dude got a lot of talent. My only little problem with him is that he tends to fuck up a lot.
Well, he's young and inexperienced.
Yeah.
So you have to let him slide. And by slide, I do mean I would let him slide, Sonny. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. He's like a Jolly Rancher. You just want to pop him in your mouth. But then there's Chris Jericho.
Those are the thoughts and opinions of Teddy.
Oh,
and they
Sonny,
do not represent the thoughts or opinions by Yep, I Like Wrestling.
I haven't been disclaimed since last week in church. It's been that long, Sonny. In any event, I think everyone's doing a great job. Yes, I got disclaimed by the pastor. Apparently, the holy water is only for certain people. You learn something new each week.
Jesus Christ.
But anyway, Cody Rhodes, great job. Chris Jericho, you would think he would be at the end of his career. I think he's got a second wind. Oh, my God. We've still got Dustin Rhodes going out there. AEW is really doing their job. And JR on commentary, still hitting it on all cylinders. I don't know.
You know who I didn't realize how much I missed him on commentary is Tony Schiavone. Yo,
Tony Schiavone.
Tony Schiavone is he's the commentator of my childhood, man. You know, all those times with NWA before that shit became WCW. That was the man.
That was Tony Schiavone. I can only hear one man call his name, and that's Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Tony Schiavone. But yeah, it really, my only problem with AEW is I don't feel that they have a women's division. It seems every week that I tune in, there's, in the words of the Glamazon, new bitches coming out here. I know the Asian one, the tiny little Asian one.
Yeah,
I know
Rio.
her because she's the champion. Yes, she's the champion.
Yeah.
But the rest of the women, I don't know. And they keep trying to shove this dentist down my throat. I don't know. Britt or something.
Britt Baker.
Something. But besides that, every other woman I see is just a new face. So I don't think they have an established Divas roster. Excuse me. I don't think they have an established women's roster. I think we're still getting to know the ladies. And you know me, the best part of the show are the ladies. So I wish they would tighten that up a bit. But outside of that, I am very pleased with 1AEW. I am, Sonny. I am. I wonder if they need a general manager.
Hey, you know what? You could apply.
I could. I'm going to tweet Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I like to see that.
He does like black women, so I'm halfway home. I really am.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess, yeah. All right. Honestly, they do have a lot of great women on that roster. The only thing is that it's almost like they're saving them almost. Because listen, everything else that's going on right now on that show is pretty amazing. But when it comes to the women, it's almost like, yeah, we know we got a lot of women in the back that could be killing it right now, but they're trying to pace themselves. It's like too much. I mean, that's what it kind of feels like. Because they're doing some like amazing high profile matches that
Oh, yes. Yes.
that's the only thing I could think of, because they've been pretty on point with everything they've been doing for thus far. That it just feels like, that's the only explanation I could think of.
I'm taking it back. Like I think of AEW as when Raw started back in the early 90s,
Okay.
because they don't have the budget that the WWE has now, and they don't quite have the following. So you have to think of something in its early stages. And in Raw's early stages, we had Sensational Sherry, we had Luna Vachon. Those were names. You looked at them and you knew, oh, I know who she is. She can do this. I don't look at any of the ladies of AEW and I know who they are. It's like they're walking down and I have to wait for their names to be announced. Like, I know who Awesome Kong is, but she never comes out.
Yeah.
Like, I know who Brandy Rose is, but she doesn't wrestle. So it's sort of like, I just wish that we had some faces. Like, oh, look, there she is. They don't have that just yet. And I think they really need to have a strong, even if it's not a wrestler per se, just a personality, Because back in the day, we had Sable and Sunny, who weren't wrestlers, but they were the most downloaded women on the internet. Oh, shout out to downloading. Anyway, I just wish that AEW had, a female face that we knew right off the bat. But
yeah, it feels like they're just not doing enough, and the reason behind it doesn't make any sense, because they've gone pretty far with the women in those previous pay-per-views before AEW Dynamite took off. But why they're doing it like this? Yeah, I don't know.
they are
got
well behind it.
They got Mercedes Martinez.
I don't know where she is.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either.
I will say they're putting everything behind that tag team division. My word. I haven't seen a good tag team like that since the last Gay Pride Parade. Oh, goodness.
Jesus
Good
Christ.
stuff. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. They're firmly behind their tag team, so I will give them that. They really are there pushing the tag team.
Yeah, they definitely are. But it's, you know what? The show is only a month old, a month and a half maybe. No, it's it's actually 4 or 5 weeks old. I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna trip. It's funny because there's a lot of people that, we see it a lot in the Yep I Like Wrestling discussion group. Everybody's trying to pick sides. Everybody's trying to pick sides.
You can either watch AEW or you can watch NXT.
No, you can watch both, man. You could literally watch both. You just one of them's gonna have to be on a delay.
No, that's that bisexual thinking. That's selfish, Sonny. Pick a side. Just pick a side and do it already.
That is not bisexual thinking. And those are the thoughts of you and only you, and they do not represent me or Yep, I Like Wrestling.
Oh, shout out to the LGBTR community. I'm so proud of all of you. I don't know half of you, but I'm proud.
And the Q.
Oh, and the Q. Sonny,
Yeah.
what about NXT? All I hear is April sliding about Finn Balor going back to NXT.
Yeah, well, it's because he also did a heel turn, man. And I saw some of it. And it was pretty good. I'm looking forward. So it's funny. I've been really disappointed in WWE and some of the things they've been doing, whether it be the stuff they did with Jordan Miles or this whole thing with Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
And then this motherfuckers got me amped for Survivor Series.
Is that still a thing? Survivor Series?
Well, Survivor Series is going to be between 3 brands. Now it's going to be Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT.
What?
Yeah, man.
That's not a thing. They can't do that.
No, it is a thing because listen, let me tell you something right now. I am looking forward to Bayley versus Shayna Baszler versus the man Becky Lynch. I'm looking forward to that match.
God, that's a lot of bees. Oh, dear God. Okay.
Or as Tara,
how is Renee Young going to say that?
Or as Tara would say,
a lot of bitches. You know, well, not really. With Shayna Baszler there, like a big question mark on that one. But in any event, so we've got all 3 brands going against each other. My word. So we're going to have The Fiend versus Brock versus Adam Cole, baby? Is that what I'm looking at?
I don't know, because I don't think so, because Brock is taking on Rey Mysterio. Like, that's just a Survivor Series within itself.
Rey Mysterio still fights? What year is this, Sonny? How long have I been asleep? Is it 2002? My word.
Yeah.
That's the last time I take a pill from Lindsay Lohan. How long have I been asleep, Sonny?
Yeah. You've been gone only 2 days. Don't worry
Rey Mysterio
about
still fights? Oh, it's only been that long.
it. Yeah, only 2 days.
So Rey Mysterio is fighting Brock Lesnar. And in Rey's corner, I'm guessing it'll be Dominic. And in Brock's corner, I'm guessing it'll be Sable. Did I get that right? I'm guessing. I don't know what happened, Sonny.
Possibly. I mean, and that's if Sable is now Paul Heyman, but yeah, I guess.
Oh, shout out to Dominic and Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
The Jew and the illegitimate. What was that, Sonny? I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. Yo, dude, real side note, bro. Allison was packing and doing some stuff, and I'm watching WWE.
Shout out to Allison.
And dude, she had 2 comments on 2 different things. I was like, "Oh, that's Rey Mysterio, and that's his and that's his son." And she's like, "That's his son? Fuck out of here!"
You got to get up pretty early in the morning to pull one over on Allison.
Now that was at a restaurant because, by the way, we went to this really cool Peruvian restaurant, and because they have TVs for whatever's on as far as sports or whatever, SmackDown is being played at a lot of restaurants and a lot of spots.
What?
Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. You go into a spot that, you wouldn't think about wrestling at that spot, and all of a sudden, SmackDown is being shown.
See, it's the weirdest thing. Here in Newark, I turn on USA on Tuesdays, and SmackDown is no longer there. So I'm just sitting there waiting for it to come on all night long.
Yeah.
Much like my ex.
Oh, shit. It's on Fox, bro.
What's on Fox?
SmackDown.
They moved SmackDown to Fox?
Yeah.
What?
And they even have
Who gave that order?
The $1 billion that they paid to Vince. That's who gave that order.
Oh, goodness. I tell you, money makes the world go round.
Yeah, which is why you're going to see NXT roster go out to Saudi Arabia next.
Oh, God. So they moved SmackDown to Fox, Channel 5, on a Tuesday. Who does that? What happened to Empire? Poor Jussie Smollett. He's already out of a job.
You mean Juicy Smollett?
Juicy Smollett. Oh, shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I do love it.
Yo, to the listeners, if you have not seen Dave Chappelle's latest thing on Netflix, latest show, you got to watch it.
Shout out to Netflix.
That shit is
It's cheaper than taking her out to a movie. That's all I have to say. Just
yeah, true.
utilize it.
Actually, you know what's going to even be cheaper than that?
What's that?
Disney Plus when it launches on November 12th.
Shout out to Disney Plus. You can watch Frozen, The Little Mermaid, and The Lion King all while masturbating feverishly. It's a man's dream, Sonny. It's a man's dream, I tell you.
What fucking? Yeah, you know what? That's only people in Newark, bro.
Oh, shout out to Jersey.
Yeah.
Serial killers and whores. That's all we've got in Jersey. And the Prudential Center, that is.
And perverts.
And don't forget MetLife Stadium. Shout out to WrestleMania. Some people are still there, actually, Sonny. You know, shit happens.
There's some people still waiting for the train.
They're still waiting for the train. In any event, Sonny, so this Survivor Series, we're going to have Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT. Are they still going to do the 5-on-5? Or do we no longer do that? Is it not 1988 anymore?
Man, I have no idea what they're going to do. Because, honestly, there is still the card is still developing. And to be honest with you,
looks like AJ Lee. What's that?
Wow. Those are the thoughts and opinions of Teddy. And
Oh.
they are his. And they do not represent the thoughts or opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling. But, you know, before we think about and really discuss Survivor Series, which, you know, we'll do at some point when I trick you into being on the podcast again.
That's the thing.
AEW Full Gear viewing party this Saturday at Jack Dempsey's. We're going to have an amazing time. It's going to be so much fun. And that's the pay-per-view that I'm actually really looking forward to right now.
Yes. The viewing parties are always a good time, so if you're in New York City, head on down to 33rd Street between 5th and 6th Avenue to Jack Dempsey's and see AEW, and you'll see some of the Yep, I Like Wrestling and the unpopular review people, Sonny. Exactly. Come on over. Have a shot with us. Have a Sunny Burger, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. The Sunny Burgers over there have been so good. They've been getting better and better. Oh, and by the way, I actually have a bunch of people that are coming through that aren't even regular wrestling fans. I reached out to a couple of personal friends, and I was like, yo, I'm doing a viewing party on Saturday. You want to come through? And they were like, yeah, I'm going to come through. I want to check out all the stuff you've been doing with, because, you know, when we talked about being nominated, you know, people were just like, yo, for real? Yo, awesome. So, like, people are starting to check for it, which is, like, really cool, you know?
And a lot of people, even if you don't like the show, even if the show isn't the best, the people at the actual event make up for it. I mean, you will get into a shouting match between two wrestlers. You don't even watch these two wrestlers, but you're just shouting at people. You're drinking. You're having fun. It's a good vibe. It's a good energy. And if you're lucky, you may run into the former general manager. If you're lucky. If you're lucky.
Yeah. Or if you're unlucky. But
I saw what you did there, Sonny.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So we're gonna have some fun, man. We're gonna have some fun this week. And hey, I'm about to do some predictions. You want to do the predictions with me?
I would love to do some dick. I'm sorry. What was that last one? I didn't hear
come
it.
on, man. You can't say that, bro.
I can't hear you. This Android phone. It's terrible, Sonny.
Man, fuck you. I'm calling you from my Android phone too.
Oh, you finally come to the dark side.
No,
by that I mean Xavier Woods. What?
Who, by the way, is having a lot of fun during his rehab time.
He was having fun before the rehab. If you ask Pete. You see what I did there, Sonny? I can't say these things any longer.
Yo, okay. Quick side note. There's another show in addition to SmackDown being on Fox. They have a thing called SmackDown Backstage, which is with Booker T, Renee Young, Christian, and Paige. And the weirdest thing was
I don't know any of those people. What?
Fucking guy. Listen, they had a thing where they were talking about, you know, people that are hurt or whatever it was. Renee Young and Booker T were talking about Xavier Woods, and you got to look at the awkward look on Paige's face, man.
It has to be awkward. Not as awkward as Brad Maddox, but it still has to be awkward, Sonny.
Yeah. It was just, you know, Paige on camera, Xavier Woods. It's going to be awkward no matter what the context is, man. So,
it really is.
But if you go to Xavier Woods' Instagram account, this dude literally he recorded himself in 7 different parts doing a song where in each, so it's like a collage. So it's him in the center in the center frame, and then 6 little Xavier Woods on each, 3 on each side, and they're all doing a little different piece of one song. So like, I forgot what the song was, but in one he's playing one instrument, another one he's doing something else, another one he's singing backup, and I'm like, yo, this fucking guy basically did a 7-part harmony by himself.
Wow.
And then put it together and splice it where it's all in sync, where you would think that it's there's 7 of them. Yo,
That's a lot of wood. My God.
That's a lot of time on his hands, not a lot of wood.
What? Good. And not to mention, he did a cosplay as the Iconics. He literally dressed up as the Iconic. This man does video games. He does cosplay. He does music. He is a extreme talent, this Xavier Woods. He really is.
Speaking of which,
I hope he's not going to be out too long.
Yeah, well, I think he's going to be out for about a year, man. He tore his Achilles.
Oh!
You know how fucking horrible that shit is?
That's why I keep my feet behind my neck, Sonny. That's why.
Fucking bullshit.
That's
Jesus
why.
Christ. Why
But what I
even
do
call
is my
you?
business. I don't know.
I don't
Your
understand.
number came off as oppressor. I wasn't quite sure who it was. That's why I answered anyway.
Oh, that was my job phone, so I guess it makes sense.
Oh! Shout out to Day Job.
Yeah, my shoe job. Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah. By the way, quick shout out to Mike K, who frequent
shout out to
listener
Mike K.
and attender of the Yep, I Like Wrestling viewing parties, who posted up his pictures where he had non-iconics doing the iconic pose. He had a picture with Ricochet doing the iconic pose.
Yes, he most certainly did. I saw it, Sonny.
Nikki, what's her last name? Shit, I'm just drawing a blank.
Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross, yeah, I was about to say.
He also had Alexa Bliss and Selena Vega doing it as well.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I'm like wondering if what I would love to be in their head, listening to their thoughts, and it's like, motherfucker, I'm not one of the Iconics.
I mean, thank God, they're all very good sports about it. but
yeah.
For those of you listening out there, if you go out to my Instagram, you will see a very awkward picture of Mike K as he ran down a parking lot to trap Ricochet with a picture just for me. I was so happy he did it for me.
Oh, wow,
But yes,
that's dope.
it's a very awkward picture in a darkened parking lot of Ricochet, very fearful of Mike K.
Hey, motherfucker, give me a picture.
You can see it in his eyes. He's like, I just want to get out of here safely. But yes, that's on my Instagram, and it's my favorite picture. But
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike K. Good
Yeah,
guy. Good guy.
I'm like wondering when there's going to be someone that's going to get, just kill somebody else over a fucking meeting a wrestler. The way someone killed someone else over a freaking chicken sandwich.
Oh, the Popeye sandwich. That's why I don't eat chicken in public, because that's what white people want me to do, and I refuse to do it, Sonny. I do. I just do.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Although I am hungry. All right, Sonny. One prediction before I have to go back to bed. I'm being tapped on my shoulder, so let's make it good.
God.
One prediction.
All right, so let's start off with, there's only 9 matches, 8 on the main card. 1 is a pre-show match on the full
Pre-show?
gear. It's called the Full Gear Buy-In. And that is featuring Britt Baker, DMD, versus B. Priestley in a one-on-one match. Who do you got?
I have a lot of time on my hands, because I don't know who either of those people are. I just don't, Sonny.
All right, well, you going to pick one?
I have just a side note here. I was watching a few weeks ago, and Nyla Rose was taking on Rio. Is that her name, Rio?
Yeah. Thank you for not calling her Riho, but yeah.
I think it's Rio. But they were doing it for the women's title, and Britt Baker was on the commentary. And as we all know, Nyla Rose is a proud transgender individual.
Yes.
Jim Ross turns to Britt Baker and he goes, I bet you never taken on anyone like Nyla Rose, huh? And she literally goes like this. I know. See, that's the shade I'm going about right there. Right? That was uncalled for, Miss Baker. All right? And fuck you too, JR, while you're at it. So, yeah, back to the predictions. I don't know who either of these people are. I can't make a prediction. So, yeah.
All right, well, I'm going with Britt Baker, so that's my prediction.
Don't go with any woman who puts something in your mouth. Shout out to the dentist. Next match, Sonny. Next match.
Next match is Joey Janela versus Shawn Spears, who will be accompanied by Tully Blanchard.
Shout out to the Four Horsemen.
And you do know who Shawn Spears is, right?
I believe he was in the WWE.
Yes, he was.
Am I correct? Yes.
Ty
and
Dillinger.
we all know what he did. But we all know what he did before the WWE, but that's between me and the wall. Mm-hmm.
God.
I'm on to you, sir. I know the pictures. I know where they are, sir. Yes.
All right. Don't pay mind to Teddy, all of you, please. Please.
I didn't do it. He did it.
All right, who do you got, man?
I don't know any of those people. Next match, Sonny. Next match.
Okay, well, I'm picking Shawn Spears. All right, moving on. We have a three-way tag match for the for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, and it is SoCal Uncensored, who are the champions, versus the Lucha Brothers versus Private Party.
Oh, yes.
Who you got, Teddy?
I don't know any of those people. Next match, Sonny. Next match. I like this game. It's easy. I like it.
I fucking hate you. Well, just to let you know, I think Lucha Brothers are going to take it.
Oh, Sonny, you're hysterical. I do so love our banter. I do. So you think a luchador's going to win? That's so funny. I do love
it. Moving on.
By the way, is this called collect? Because I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Maybe.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey. So, next match is for the AEW Women's World Championship match. It is Riho, who is the champion, taking on Emi Sakura.
That match sounds very Asian. I don't know these people, Sonny. I don't know. Next match.
Well,
this is going to be the quickest pay-per-view ever. They're going to fly through these matches.
I got Riho taking the match, so possibly. Well, I got Riho leaving as champion. I'll leave it at that.
Doesn't she look like Go-Go from Kill Bill?
No, Go-Go was much bigger.
All 3 pounds of her.
No, I mean Go-Go had she was voluptuous compared to Riho. Riho was like freaking mad skinny, dude.
She's tiny. She's a tiny little Asian lady.
Yeah, she's like she's built like a little girl, man.
She's a little Taka Michinoku. She really is. I love it. Yes.
All right, moving on. Yes. We got Adam Page taking on the bastard Pac.
Oh, yes. I love him from the neck down. I'm a big fan of him. Yes.
God.
From the neck down. Yes.
All right. Do you have a prediction?
No, because I don't know who these people are, Sonny. Next match.
You know who these fucking people are, man.
I only know Pac, but I only know him by Neville. So I don't know if those are the same people because I've never seen them in the room at the same time, Sonny. I don't know.
You're an asshole.
Will the referee be the woman? Because that's the only person I know in that match.
Yo, she's actually pretty dope, though. I like seeing her. Anytime she's in the ring, I'm digging her as a ref, man. You know, it's not like some of the other refs that are just like, yo, come on. Like, she actually makes her presence felt. But for this match, I'm actually going with Adam Page.
Adam Page? He's hung, from what I hear, from April. Yes.
Oh, God.
Get it? Hangman? Get what I see? What
All
I
right,
did
moving
there,
on. Next match. Next match. All right. The next match is the Young Bucks, which is with Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson taking on my dudes, Santana and Ortiz, Proud and Powerful. Who
now
you got, Teddy?
This is the match that I'm looking forward to, Sonny. This is the one. Because I don't know either of them, so I'm not sure. Pass. Next match, Sonny.
Fucking asshole. Anyway, I'm going to say Santana and Ortiz take it. Not only because I want them to
Let
win.
me put on my surprise face. He's choosing the Latinos, yes. Some things never change when you leave a podcast.
Fuck it, I'll allow it. What's listed as the next match I'm gonna announce is John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose,
Ooh,
or
the lunatic
FKA,
free.
FKA Dean Ambrose, taking on the cleaner Kenny Omega in a non-sanctioned lights out match. Basically, all the win losses are not gonna count. They're just gonna fuck each other up, man. And
Wow.
there's gonna be blood.
Oh, yes. There
Oh, yeah.
will be blood.
Yeah. So who do you got? You know, and don't fucking give me you don't know who anybody is because you know who they are.
I do. I know who they are. I know who Kenny Omega is, and I know who John Moxley is, and I fear for my life from April if I don't choose John Moxley. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with the former Dean Ambrose. Yes. Because I love April.
Okay. Shout out to April. And
Shout out to April.
you know what? I'm gonna actually not pick a winner on this match because I have a feeling
What?
this is gonna. It doesn't make sense for either one of them to win this match. I think it's gonna just lead to like a no contest. Like it's just gonna get too fucking crazy that no one wins. That's my prediction.
Well, they can do. They do get color on AEW, so this one can be rather graphic.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be like dude, it's gonna be really bad, bro.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega may have to actually comb his hair for this match. Jesus. My word.
All right. And that leads us into what I consider the main event because it's not listed as the number one match, but it is a match for the AEW World Championship, and it is Chris Jericho taking on the American Nightmare Cody. And if Cody loses, he will never challenge for the AEW World Championship ever again.
Oh my. These are very heavy stakes, Sonny.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Nia Jax. What's that?
God. Yo,
do like a
it's like, yo, that shit was the most random fucking, like, dude, it's like, you know, you walking through a park and there's like somebody just going la 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 la, and then you just fucking swing on them from nowhere, man.
First of all, what I do in Washington Square Park is my business, first off. Secondly, Sonny,
Yeah, you know
I
what
was
they're
just
looking for.
agreeing with it. I was just agreeing. So, Chris Jericho versus Cody Rhodes. You know what? I think the belt is exactly where it should be for a little bit, and Cody is doing fine without the belt. So I say Chris Jericho, the champion, and the bubbly continues. Shout out to Bubbly.
Yo, I get a kick out of hearing Jim Ross say, Le Champion! and Tony Schiavone saying, Le Champion! Like, dude, that shit is just so funny because, you know, they from the South. That shit just does not roll off the tongue easily, man.
It doesn't.
So to hear them say Le Champion, you know, like if them saying bubbly, hey, let's get some bubbly. You know, that don't mean nothing. You know, you do the southern accent like, hey, let's go get some bubbly, you know what I mean? But, you know, when you hear them saying Le Champion, it just sounds so fucking hilarious.
Who's the third guy? There's a third guy on that announced team. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's Excalibur.
Excalibur.
Yes.
Oh, such a good name.
Yeah. I'm just glad he was not called Excelsior because then I'll just think about Stanley all the time.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, shout out to Marvel. But my pick for this match is Chris Jericho. I agree with you.
Oh, my God. For the first time in 2 years, we've agreed on a match, Sonny.
Yeah, surprisingly. I can't believe
One
it.
of us must be drunk.
Well, I ain't gonna front. I do have a bottle of Macallan 12-year in front of me, so I am drinking right now.
That's true, and I've had a couple of Hennessy's while we've been talking. But
Yeah. But yeah, just a real suggestion to everyone out there listening: Macallan 12-year, fucking amazing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. It was worth the $50 or so I spent on this. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for alcohol.
Yeah. I just cracked it open for the first time in months. Well, actually, almost a year. It's fucking awesome.
Well, hold on, Sonny. What's going on here? What is Nez doing in my house? He's telling me to wrap it up, Sonny. I don't know what goodness, you sent the intern to Newark. In any event, Sonny, I think this would be a great time to wrap it up.
And that is a wrap for the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast, episode 106. And
What?
yeah, I guess 106 stands for new technology and a new
Damn.
format to see how this works.
Shout out to 106 and Buck. Ned's move. What is he doing here, Sonny? Get out of here.
Hey, Guadalupe, bring my fucking sugar cookies, dude.
I mean, really? Oh, yes, he has goat milk. Now it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it goat milk though?
Oh, one never knows. One never
You know
knows.
what? Forget I asked. So yeah, make sure you listen to us on all podcast platforms by searching Yep, I Like Wrestling. And you can also find us on all social media by searching at YEPILW. Thank you for joining us for this special new episode, and we might be doing more of these because the audio sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Hey, Sonny.
Yeah.
By the way, Sonny, congratulations on the nomination. In all serious, mate, good on you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I mean, dude, you're a big part of it, so thank you. And thank you to all of you listening for supporting and to those of you who have nominated and have voted. You can check out the link. I think voting will be going on till the beginning of December. So we'll be posting up the link periodically. You'll see it on our Instagram. It's already on our Facebook page. And we'll also put it up on our Twitter. So when you look for it, you see it, give us a vote. Appreciate the love. And to all of you, make sure you have a great week. Thanks for joining us. And on behalf of today's episode, my name is Sonny Sofrito, and today I was joined by...
Oh, the greatest former general manager in Yep, I Like Wrestling history.
Yep. Take it easy. Peace out.
Suck on that technology. Oh, you see what I did there, Sonny? See what I did there?
All right. Bye.